This is an overview of the TinyCore Linux file architecture. The core ISO image is made up of four main components. The first is the Linux kernel. The second is the core init.rd. It is a compressed archive that is extracted as the base root file system at boot. It includes custom core scripts, utilities, and applications. The third is the bootloader. The CD version of TinyCore uses IsoLinux. Several other bootloaders can be used when TinyCore is installed on a hard drive such as EXTLinux or Grub. The fourth is extensions. Extensions provide additional functionality to TinyCore. There are two different extension formats, TCZ and SCM. The TinyCore ISO includes extensions that provide a graphical X environment. These are the four components that make up TinyCore Linux. We will now cover the TinyCore boot process, starting with the bootloader. When the computer is powered on, the BIOS looks at the master boot record and locates the bootloader. The bootloader loads the Linux kernel and extracts the core init.rd as the root file system. The kernel and the root file system are running from RAM. Next, extensions are loaded. Core supports TCZ and SCM extensions. TCZ extensions can be mounted or copied. This example shows mounted TCZ extensions. In TCZ mount mode, extensions are mounted under /temp/tcloop, and symbolic links are created in the root file system pointing back to the mounted extension. Next, the backup file is restored over the root file system. The backup file provides the ability for users to save data between reboots. This is needed because Core runs from RAM, which is not persistent across reboots. At this point, TinyCore is now up and running.